like the new album that's coming up is me talking about my experience living in Ivory Coast and then moving to Europe and what all the differences came with. So I think it's mostly like my stories, but I feel like the rest of the band tries to find a story of their own in the songs that I wrote. So I think maybe it's a better question to ask also the rest of the band how they feel about it, because it's not something they wrote like lyrically wise. But yeah.
So it's like Loupe is like working together for a song.
Yeah, I mean we all have our own parts of contribution, and for me it's the lyrics and the melodies. So yeah, it's a more personal thing than.
Well, we all have very different inspirations, and we listen to a lot of different bands. And I think I get personally I get the most inspiration from hip hop, because there's a lot of grooves, but also music that's not common to me, like the percussion master who's here today, who does like traditional Indonesian music. That's obviously a big inspiration for me. So hopefully in the next couple of months I can take that with me.
Well, we are a very democratic band, so we are all involved in the creative process. So that means anyone can start a song, and a song can be a beat on drums, or a groove, or guitar, or lyrics, and then we all work on it together. So that means we take the idea and we jam and we try to make a good form, and then we all work on it at home. So then I make the form together, and then at home I make the guitar part, or finish the guitar part, and then we take it back to the rehearsal with all of us, and then we work on it again.
I think it will be some good idea for Makassar musicians to take your creative pathway in making music.
Well, that depends on if that way fits you as a musician, because some people like to work alone on a project, but if you like to work together, then it's just a good way, I think.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How many days do you been in Indonesia?
I think we've been here for about 12 days.
12 days?
12 days, yeah, very short.
And this is your only staging moment in Indonesia?
It's actually my second time. I was here when I was 16 because my parents are from Indonesia. So I visited their birthplace. My dad was born in Semarang. My grandfather was born in Jakarta.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You have Indonesian blood.
Yes, I do.
So what about having performance in Makassar? How do you feel after having performance in Makassar?
I loved it. I've never been to Makassar. I really like the people. I really enjoyed visiting your school. Actually, not only me, my entire band loved it, because everybody at that school was so nice and talented. We were like, oh, we really have to practice because they're so good over here. The questions you asked were really good, and we really had to think of like, whoa, how are we gonna help these people? They know already so much. So I really enjoyed playing music together and talk about
We will do.
Yeah, and it was such a nice experience. And Makassar is beautiful. We liked it here. We like the people. We like the food. We went to visit Remang-Remang.
Yes,
and
I saw your video yesterday.
It was so nice. We wish we could stay longer to see more of Sulawesi, actually.